afternoon, Facebook world, YouTube land, and all other dimensions. This is Rebecca with Red True Crime with an update. So I have under great authority, above reproach, meaning this is a trusted source, it should not be questioned, that there have been some people that have, pardon me, that have been eliminated from the suspect pool with the Marissa Carmichael case. You've heard me mention these two names ad nauseum, and I can tell you that Shawnee Lely and Jersey Moneybag are no longer considered suspects in the Marissa Carmichael missing case. They have been essentially cleared in this case. So I know you keep seeing posts from Sarah Carmichael putting this out there that it's them. It's not them. No matter what she says, it's not them. I've also have been confirmed that the FBI is not involved with this case and that the case is still active. GPD is still actively investigating this case. So I know I've had people comment on my YouTube channel saying that GPD says it's not active. They are actively investigating. These are all things that have been confirmed. This is the update we have so far. Another update. Marissa is not being trafficked. That has been confirmed. They are of the opinion that she has fallen to, oh goodness, what's the word I want to use? She's been a victim, and she's not being trafficked, and then she has fallen to some severe circumstances. It also has been confirmed that she has not just run off, and this has not turned into a Carly Russell 2.0 situation, unlike somebody named Prophet PI or PI Prophet, whatever his name is. He claimed that almost a month ago that he had evidence showing that this was a Carly Russell case. This is not a Carly Russell case. This woman is gone. And we are, again, have gotten confirmation that she's not being trafficked. Shawnee Lely and Jersey Moneybags are not involved, and there are other suspects they are looking at. And these are people that I have already mentioned in my other videos. So, you know the people that I've mentioned. So we got Mo, we had Sean, Jersey, Smoke, Naja, and Tasha. There's your group right there. And we've already eliminated 2. So Sean and Jersey are out, so you know who is left. I would definitely keep your eyes out for these people because they all have reasons to be suspected. And we are of the good authority that they agree that these people are to be suspected. And a deeper look needs to happen on a couple of them, especially. So, but that is our update. So when you see Sarah posting, look for these people, my daughter's being sex trafficked, you can say, that's not true, because we have gotten confirmation, a valid confirmation, I can't say who we got it from, valid confirmation that that is not the case. And that most likely Marissa has become a victim of unfortunate circumstance. Which I hate saying that, but that is where the evidence is showing. There has been no contact, no response from her for 3 months. And she was not of the means to take off and leave her family. She just didn't have the money. So, there you have it. And like I said, I've gone on about the suspects of this many, many times, and you all have heard these names many, many times. So I ask those of you, the public, who are watching and who are involved, go ahead and make your best judgment on that. The other thing is, if you have evidence and if you know something, you should say something. And we got confirmation that if you know something and this could have been given to the police, you will, in fact, be charged. Okay, Catherine Walter, yes, I will address that question. She said, is it true that she has left on here on her own several times? And I will say, yes, that has been something that we've seen where she would disappear for a day or two. maybe 3, out partying and whatnot, that she does have a history of that. But she's never disappeared for 3 months. Her bank account has not been touched. Her phone has never pinged. She didn't take any clothes. She didn't take anything with her. Had no money. So it is confirmed that she did not leave on her own. But it just, unfortunately, when you start narrowing down the possibilities of what could have happened to her, it really does not look well as to what's left. It just doesn't. And I hate to say that, and I know it's not the outcome we were wanting for her, but I don't know what else to say to that. But thank you for the question. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask in this, because I'll be glad to answer them to the best of my ability. But, and I agree, yes, it literally leaves you with one answer. If she's not being trafficked and she has not disappeared on her own, under her own footing, what does that leave? It leaves that she has become a circumstance of homicide. And people are still looking. We've had some leads about locations where she could have been stored or kept, and that has added some complexity and some danger trying to search those areas. So that is information that has been given to the proper people, and they are looking into it. But here's what we need to take from this live. She did not leave on her own. This is not made up. This is not Carly Russell. She is not being trafficked. And Sean Ilili and Jersey Moneybag are not involved in this situation. So that is the main thing right there. And I know her mother wants to blame somebody. It's not those two guys. It's just not. As much as they really look like somebody you want to blame for this, it's not them. So, like I said, any other questions, I'll be glad to answer them at this time. So, Smoke, yes. So, Catherine Walter also brought up Smoke. Smoke is the father of Marissa's youngest 4 children. He is definitely somebody that is on my list of watching, and definitely somebody, in my opinion, should be looked at hardcore. That is, I would say that. He's definitely somebody that they need to keep on. Right. And, yeah, and then Sarah does seem oblivious. I mean, I understand what you're saying on that. I think she wants to blame people, and that's all you can do is just blame people. And there's just no one to blame. Like I said, out of the people I've mentioned before, 2 have now been eliminated. That leaves 4, 4 that need to be considered. And they are looking, the authorities are looking into that. But, yep, and Stephanie Williams, I agree with you. I think he also knows what happened, because there have been some stories that we have heard. Now, he has not told me this directly, and that's something I would like to hear from the horse's mouth, but it has been said that he has verbalized what he thought happened to her. And the interesting thing is that this is the mother of your children, and you're acting like you're mad about child abuse charges, and you're not even trying to find her. And it's been proven that you're not looking. And it's been proven that the people you're looking for, that you claim you're looking for, aren't missing. Everyone knows where they are. So, yeah, like I said, and Real T keeps saying Sean and Jersey are not involved, and they're not. We have gotten that confirmed that they are not involved. So I'm going to say this again for the people in the back. Sean and Jersey are not involved. Okay, so I got another question here. It says there was speculation that Sarah was getting money or being given whatever her addictions are to keep quiet. Thoughts on that theory? Okay, so Stephanie, here's my theory on that. I don't think Sarah really has an idea as to what's going on. I think she's trying to placate Smoke so she can see her grandchildren, but the children are still with DSS. We got confirmation of that today, that they are not with any family members, no matter what Emma says, no matter what Sarah says, no matter what Smoke says. Um, those kids are still in foster care, and they are not going to daddy until those child abuse charges are rectified. So there's that. But, she's a sick woman. Sarah is a very sick woman. And I do think some of what she is saying is to get attention. I hate to say that. But, I don't know. Like I said, it is interesting that, that Sarah keeps harping on these people. And we have been told, she has been told multiple times, they are not involved. So you make your judgment on that. Do I have any other questions about any other comments or anything that I can address while I'm on live? Okay, stepdad. I think the stepdad is just a guy. I don't think he's really involved in this. And also I'm being told that Marissa was not in Sean's car that last weekend. That was a lead that they had. That was not true. So yes, we are still getting sightings of Marissa being with Shawnee Lely in his car around town. That is not true. That has been proven not to be true. I don't know if they're still getting money from benefits or the GoFundMe. That I have not looked into. That's another question someone asked, if they would be getting money from the benefits or the GoFundMe. I can say, since the children are in foster care, there is no financial benefit to either Smoke or to Sarah coming to them, because the children are in foster care, so therefore that's all been cut off. The GoFundMe, I have not checked on it in some time to see if it's still active. If it's still active, it's possible they might be getting something. But we do know that Marissa was basically supporting the family through Waffle House and other means. And thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate the thanks for keeping, thanks for that. Yes, I am trying to keep her in the media and helping solve this. And at great risk to myself doing this. But I will say this, Marissa is still in everybody's thoughts and on our mind in our group, and we are not going to stop until there is some type of resolution to this missing person case. And but there are more viable suspects that law enforcement is going to look into, and our source for this is above reproach. You can't question this person at all, and I believe what they're giving me is the truth. So she's not being trafficked. She's not left on her own. It's not Carly Russell 2.0, and she is most likely no longer with us. And I hate to say that again. I can't specify that more than anything else, because her children need closure, and this is just awful that they're going through this. Not only that their mom's missing, but the fact they're in foster care. I mean, that's just rough on everybody involved. And but like I said, we do know that there's been no trace of her. There's been no trace of her whatsoever, like on social media, on her phone. But our like I said, these are things that we have gotten confirmation on, that she's most likely no longer alive. And I hate to say that. I really do. And there are places we've checked, places that need to be checked by people above us that have the means to do it. And confirmation that Sean and Jersey are not involved. Can't say that more. Sean and Jersey are not involved. But there are other people involved, and eventually, I believe if the pressure's put on them, they will talk, and there will be a resolution to this. But the more I talk about this, the more her name stays out there, the more the case stays relevant, the more people are watching and may say something. So I implore those of you out there that knew Marissa or know of what's going on with this case, please, if you know something, please go to the authorities and give your evidence, please. 3 months. No, the children have not seen their mother. You know, this is going to be a world that's going to be hard for them to grow up in. You know, their father has child abuse charges against him, plus been found guilty of animal abuse. The likelihood of him getting his kids back from from DSS is going to be hard, you know. And I hate for anybody to grow up in that type of atmosphere. I would hate that. But and then I've got someone else who spoke that they think nausea and smoke are involved. That is definitely a very good possibility, and my evidence shows that as well. My evidence. I had a conversation, myself and my group had a conversation with Nausea a couple weeks ago. That girl is terrified. She definitely knows something. That's my opinion. Others may disagree with me on that, but I do believe she knows what is going on. And she is also the only common denominator with everybody that I have mentioned. Everyone involved, she's the common denominator other than Marissa. Marissa knew everybody. You know, she knew Mo, she knows Tasha, she knew Smoke, she knows Jersey and Sean. She knew all these people. She had run-ins with all of them. You know, she had been in a intimate relationship with Mo the night before she went missing. You know, and then you've got Smoke, who's the father of her youngest 4 kids, and you have Tasha, who's an actual relative of Marissa. Jersey was somebody that she had met through Naja and Naja's boyfriend. Same thing with Sean. Naja's boyfriend knows Sean. Naja's boyfriend grew up in Jersey with Sean in Jersey. So there you go. There's your connection right there. Sean knows Mo. Sean was at the 2 to 6, which is a party that was thrown by Mo. So there's that connection. So then you add Naja into the mix. Naja was living with Marissa. Naja got in the car with Marissa and Tasha. Naja knows Smoke. You know, Naja knew Mo. Naja knew Sean and Jersey through her boyfriend. So she's the other person that connects everybody together. So, like I said, she is definitely someone to be looked at, as well as Mo, as well as Smoke. These are people that, in my opinion, need to be looked at further. But, I agree, Stephanie Williams. Naja needs to talk, because they're also going to come for her. You know, I think she's out there. Okay, Catherine, your question. Let me see here. She said, when you speak of evidence, do you mean indisputable, or is that what someone said that you feel is trustworthy and has the inside information? That's a good question. How should I answer that? Both. The information is indisputable, and the person that I got it from is above reproach, which means they have the inside track, which means they know for certain this is the truth. I can't go into more details than that. But there are people that have been eliminated. Sean and Jersey have been eliminated. Now, do they maybe know something that they haven't told the detective? Quite possibly, you know. But they've been eliminated in the respect of they're not involved in the missing person case. But do they know something that may lead to the missing person case? I think so. I truly believe that. But yeah, that leaves Mo, Tasha, Naja, and Smoke. Those are your 4 suspects that are left. And you can go back through the videos I've done in the past where I've talked about these people. You can make your own judgments on that. But I think this investigation is going to start going in the correct direction. And like I said, Sarah, Marissa's mother, keeps spouting off about Sean and Jersey, and no, they are not involved. They have been cleared. So Sarah, stop saying that. Stop posting it, because it's just not true. I mean, you can talk about all you want, but it's just not true. And you've been told it's not true. So I don't know how much more it has to be said, but it's not true. So I'll wait on here a few more minutes, and if anybody has any other questions or comments, I'll be glad to address it. But, you know, this is still an active investigation. It still is. We've got it on good authority. It still is. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But on that note, that's a good thought too there, Catherine. Yeah, about them having something going on and Marissa confronting them. That's another possibility. But on this note, this is Rebecca with Red True Crime. You can go to my YouTube channel, Red True Crime, and I can say this: be weird, be rude, be safe. Because if you're weird and rude, you won't get taken. I truly believe that. And if you have any questions or concerns, post, subscribe, whatever. Send me stuff on Facebook. I always respond. And everybody have a great day. Bye.